It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cleveland. It's the Chiefs and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of them all in this league, that Lombardi Trophy.
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Running for the marker with Williams. Has the first and more inside the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing now on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. 2 yards on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First down, and fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Here we go, set. Set go.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it down close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
they'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Third and short, here's Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play action here. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have the key on the run.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Finds a man right side. This is ahead for about 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From midfield now. He stays up. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 29. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's going to keep it this time. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down. They'll throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Browns about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Justin Reed with the tackle. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw Mahomes. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Back now, pressure on its way. Completes this one to Rice. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Setting up a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has a man, it's Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. Complete beyond the marker. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 from the 41. Mahomes finds his man Rice. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the air. Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Up and good from Blankenship. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, You only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. And he's brought down for a loss.